What is happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Hope out there's doing good, you feel me? Last video, we finally took this thing on a real test drive after the idle is fixed. It runs pretty good. There are some issues halfway through the drive. The exhaust started to sound really loud. Wondering if the donut that goes off of the header is missing possibly, or if it just needs to be torqued down some more. And the throttle cable was sticking. You can kind of hear it even. So depending on like what gear your car is, I assume anyway, it'll determine whether or not you have one of these things. Mine's been loosened up here, and you see like these grooves right here. I don't know if you can make that out in the video, but there's these little grooves, and I think that's what it's catching on. So I'm just gonna see if I can lower this thing down, see if this does anything. So it's still sticking. I don't know what's going on there, so I'm gonna put some electrical tape on this really quick, see if that fixes it. It still sticks a little bit. Let's see what it feels like in the cabin. Alright, so that feels fine inside the car, so I'm just gonna consider that a temporary fix here. I'll screw this thing back up. Alright, so I got the car all jacked up and it is not looking good. So my custom exhaust test pipe was held on by a V-band. I was hoping that it was the part that was connected to the header and not the V-band, but it looks like I might have not torqued this thing down enough. And it looks like it might have just failed completely. I don't know. I thought I had another V-band clamp because the kit came with two, but I just checked my catalytic converter that I thought it was attached to over there, and it's not over there. But you can see that this is completely disconnected. Pretty badly bent, so I don't know if it fell off when I hit the lifted asphalt in the parking lot when I did the little walk around. Really should have put air in these tires before I left. Those are the only two problems, right? Just the throttle cable is sticking, so we got the tape on the back of that. You can like hear it stick still though, but it doesn't feel that way when you're in the cabin. I guess I'll just look through all my stuff and hopefully I find the other clamp. I don't know why I don't have the other clamp just chilling somewhere, but see if I can find it. Longer video, but I pretty much have it figured out like this. Should have mocked this up. Alright, so I just checked one of my old videos when I made the test pipe, and I know for a fact I had two because the one that was in that video it was like bronzish, which is the same one that's on here, and then when I was doing the mock-up and the other video for it, they're not that bad. They're not as bad as, I mean, whose welds are worse? See, that one's like brand new. It's still hella shiny. Other guys, but that's what I'm talking about though. So I should have it in this garage somewhere. I just spent like the last hour looking through all this stuff, going through all my little bins and boxes and stuff, and like, it's one of those things that you like remember seeing it somewhere in your head. You're like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that. You see it all the time in your head, like, you know, just passing through stuff. It's got to be up in here somewhere, so I'm gonna keep looking. So I just moved a few things over here, and what do you know? I was right. I did see it recently. Stoked. Let's fix this. One of these is not like the other. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't over there, because I just dropped the exhaust and it would have hit my face. So that's what, this is probably how it was set up before, pointing down like a dummy. And I think what must have happened was I hit the bump, bent this to pivoting this part right here out, and then once I started hitting it on the throttle, I think that's when everything went to Oh, the other thing was the thud. That's what it was. It was the throttle cable sticking, the thud noise from hard shifts, and the exhaust. So after I fix the exhaust, we'll figure out what the thud noise is. All right, get this back up. That should be going nowhere. Where are you going? Nowhere. Exhaust is back on. Let's go check out what's making that noise. So that didn't take too long. This is exactly what I thought was happening, but you can't really see this from up above. And this is my first time being out of the car since I did the swap. There's no wiggle room, and I can actually see the paint chipping. So I'm fairly confident that's the thud noise, because it did sound like it was like a frame, like something swaying into the frame, and that definitely checks out. So there's a way better look at it. Let's get back topside, as they would say in that submarine that didn't make it. So yeah, now that I'm knowing what I'm looking for, you can't actually see it from the top here. The only thing I can think of that doesn't involve me dropping the motor and transmission completely is, I guess maybe I could stack some washers. Maybe there were some extra washers that Hasport, great material, great product, great customer service, no instruction. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the thud. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not really thinking this is gonna crack the transmission or anything if it keeps hitting right there. Hopefully over time it just kind of knocks it out itself, but that is something I want to figure out. I only need like 1/8 of an inch, I think. Alright, let's get this car back on the ground. See what this thing sounds like. Keep the garage door closed just in case there's an exhaust leak, because it is 2 a.m. boy. Nice. So that's gonna end this video, folks. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Do another test run, get the alignment done, see if we can't get some washers to clear the frame down over there on the transmission. The throttle didn't stick at all. I didn't even think to check that, but I didn't need to because it didn't stick. And yeah. So mission accomplished for tonight, you guys. I know what the thud is. Can't fix that just yet. The throttle didn't stick when I blew the throttle right there, so that's good. The exhaust, I swear, is probably quieter than it was before. So I wonder if maybe, I'm not even gonna guess anything. It's just the thing broke. It is what it is. But I had a replacement. I found it, and this night of fixing the car cost me $0. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Yeah.